You guys like to watch sparring, you can check it out. It's under my name. Every one of our spars is on YouTube.
I'll just watch your video.
Yeah. All right, folks. You know what the job is, okay? We're going there for a mission. A mission from God, Elroy. All right. That's a little movie joke.
You're a move on Blues Brothers.
Oh my days, mate.
Ready? Box. Do that first. Get that lead hand ready on that little approach. Right. You gotta slip harder, Mark. Roll through that. When your jab's out, yes. You don't need to switch your back foot. Stop for a second.
No, it was just a natural.
All good, baby. So
Yeah.
look, as soon as you slip there,
Yeah.
as soon as you're on that side of it, roll up inside the guard and come through with a body shot as you roll through, like we've been practicing.
Yeah.
Don't waste the movement, Bucks. Be slow. You gotta be inside. Step in with the jab. Work, Logan. Snap the jab. There you go. Stand taller. Logan. Don't come to his height. That's it, buddy. Feet working first, Mark. Get your feet working, baby. Hands are tighter, elbows are tighter. There you go. Nice looking guard. Nice Canelo guard. Give me the high Canelo guard. Dip, slip. Right. As soon as he punches, you're slipping and stepping into him. So let him bait. Bait him out, Marky. You want to bait his lead hand out, not his rear hand. Move out to your outside. To your inside, Mark. Come to me. Come to me. Right. That's not your buzzer. Bait it out and get underneath it. Yes, but you got to come up clear right away. Try. Just stay close. That was a minute and a half. That was your round. But look, so Mark, your job against the tall man, if he gets that jab with it, don't walk into the right. Same, just like your man in Quebec, he has a decent backhand. I don't want you walking in. That's a big. They gave you an 8 count, I think, the last fight. It was not needed. We were all agreeing it wasn't needed, but it was a clean shot.
Yeah.
I might be confused. I have 10 fights, so the point I'm alluding to is this. Get in stance. You got off the way of the line, first one. You gotta be quicker. Just let it get over your left shoulder. So help it over your left shoulder with the parry. Right, now from there, look. You're doing too much from there. Look, way too much. So just, as soon as you parried in, you should already step into the inside of his crotch. I'm gonna show you. Do it again. You already know this, so look, so again, I'm here now. So now he's here, he can't do anything. If he throws that overhand on me, boom,
Yeah.
right? Now I can start eating.
I'm doing it too far.
I'm doing way too much out here.
Yeah, too far.
He's landing those big shots at his range.
Yeah.
So, you gotta bait him out, boom, I'm here. And when I do that, I gotta know he's gonna throw quick, he's athletic. So I step in, boom, 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 boom. And that's how I can start working. When you get him crossing his punches over, he's off balance. You understand? He's balanced. Right.
I'm doing it too far out.
Great. And that's his range.
You're moving your back foot with the parry too, right?
You want me to? You
No,
don't.
no, Joe was saying come in with the front foot. Did you notice he was moving his back foot?
Oh, I
to the
see.
side?
Yeah.
And then he was further away.
Yeah, and I'm better.
Box.
Yeah, okay.
Good work, Logan. Keep the jab snappy. Look left and right. Look, tick, tick. Use your legs to tick, not your hips. High hands, Canelo hands when you're doing that. You guys know what I'm saying by Canelo hands? Nothing's getting through that shit. Just do it right. Right. But no, it's in. When he pushes, you gotta go in. Teach your brain to go in. Roll through and come up with a left hook. It's not all jab. You gotta come in and get a little aggressive, Mark. Slip, roll, come up. There you go, baby. Now jab. Step in when you got him thinking. You just did enough to make him think. Once you get him thinking, you do more shit. That's a part of this whole process. Couple big shots gets your man thinking. Now you can start setting up. If they can read your setup every time, well, they're thinking too easily. Hit them a couple big shots, get them thinking. Now you jump in. He's already thinking too easy again, Mark. You gotta find something different. Nice. Now make it count. You step in again. Get low. Right. Too low. Too low. Be smart. Cadence. Nice. More of a smart entry. You're just walking them down. You gotta move that hip. Dip, 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 dip. Right, now back on. You know the drill. Time. Okay, that's when you use the drill. Right there is when you use that drill. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
What drill do we do?
In and out.
That's the in and out. As soon as you felt him pumping, he was reaching over his front foot. He was one more punch away from being off balance. If you had just stuck to your guns and with one pump back, he'd have been off balance, counter his ass. But sometimes that's how close it is to being perfect.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
He's very hard to read though.
Of course he's hard to read, but there's times when you gotta trust your read. Sometimes we're looking to hit too much instead of looking to read.
Yeah.
Make the hit, see where you land. Boom, boom, you don't need to jump back. I'm saying 6 big shots he landed every time when you jump back out into his range. Versus you standing into your range and saying, okay, I don't have to bully him. You're not gonna bully him with him, he's bigger than you.
Yeah.
What you can do is use your feet. Now be smart. Hook, in, pom, pom, pom. Roll through underneath the hook because he's throwing them over your head if you're looking.
I can't see that, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling it.
you're looking at his chest, you can.
Yeah.
He's throwing over your head. So look at his chest, not as, you're looking at his navel. You're down low, and you're going in low, very low, we're gonna get called.
Yeah.
All right, smaller, shorter. Last round,
Yeah.
let's show them what's up. Little clean thing. When you make your press, it's this. Look, it's this. Bam! All right, don't just walk him in because he's gonna pick you off with 3 as you walk in. Right, you're in his target. So you gotta get a little more elusive.
Yeah.
If he throws a punch, pump out quick and then pump back in quick. Catch him while he's bringing his hand back. Get ahead of the shot. And then recognize when you hit your opponents. You hit your opponent with something good, and you get, that was a couple big nice shots.
I know, I got balance on it.
Regardless, right? You bop, bop, bop. That's where you're working towards being able to punch off no matter what balance you're at. If I land on my pinky toe, I'm still punching you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting at? So what I'm getting at is recognize when you get them big shots in, because he slowed right down. He was picking you off, you went boof, boof, made Logan faux shit. Right?
Yeah.
Right, Logan? So now you're thinking again. That's when you gotta recognize shit. They're thinking. Get them when they're thinking. That's your job. Recognize when your opponent's processing. The minute they're processing, you attack. Right? But if you're always giving them setup time, setup opportunities, you're always second to the party. Do you understand me? Who wants seconds? Nobody. All right. Butts. Smart. Breathe. Don't let them hear you. You get explosive, as soon as they make any punch he throws, you make him pay. You show him you're 3 times faster and stronger regardless. Now! Time. Stop. Logan, I'm going to need you on the defense really quickly on this if he does it correctly. You're thinking too much again. You're letting them come back, that's too much. It's too close to the fight. Too close. We're landing some shots, but he's landing cleaner shots. You've got it every time, show that you want it. Like I buy that, this isn't just saying that you don't want it. Don't take this as what you I mean, like, every time you roll one of those punches and you return, I need to see, boom! I need you to fucking go. Like, fucking go. Like, I mean, go. You fucking want to mean it. He's a 220-pound man. He's going to take these shots. He's going to have to get used to taking these shots. But I mean, go. Like, not boom, and then look for a quick little 3-piece. I mean, when you come out, you're going to have to give this guy something different. He didn't do that last time. He saw polite Mark.
Yeah.
Be polite. You're not going to bully them, but show them that you have smash. You have the ability to set them up. You don't just go blah, blah. What happens if I just smash with no purpose? I get paid by a guy who knows how to box.
Yeah.
But right now, you're making your assertive steps but you're making your certain steps with pity-patty punches. And when you do load your big shots, there's one big shot and then the next pity-patty. Versus, I want to see, you've worked all that work, you work, smart, legs bending. I hear you, you controlled your breathing. Now, as soon as you see an opportunity to take these big shots, as he's stepping back, there's where your speed can come in, just to follow him back, right? There's a lot of talking, got it? I need that.
Feel just a few more, just more.
Give it to him, man. Give it to him. And like, smart though. Don't yeah, tensed up is a fight. You don't want to fight. Beat box him, but like with that Roberto Duran snap. You know how he comes with that cadence? He gets the whole body, he gets when he whips the back hand. It was intentions. Okay, I'm going to reset that round. Let's get this a clean last round. And I told you the same instruction for you. Size you up, Mark. That's it, keep working. Go smart, slip, keep working him. You be the aggressor. High hands on your temples. Each slip, return a punch. Each slip, return a punch. Right. Slip, return 2 punches. Let's go, be smart. High hands on your temples. On your temples. Slip, come in. Right, keep coming in. Slip that shot. As soon as it touches your glove, let it on guard, touch your glove, then slip hard. Yeah, then slip in. As soon as it touches your glove, slip, step. Step in, step in, step in. Close that gap. Yes, close that gap. Close it, cut the ring off. You're chasing him. Be smart. 30 seconds. Step. Get in. Go. Slip. Right. Slip, step, coming around. Nice. Tilt the head. You're walking in on a straight line. Do you notice you're doing that?
No.
See what I'm saying? Walking right. Okay. Nice. Now slip and step again. Cut the ring off. Move, Logan. Flick, move. Get him, Mark. 10 seconds. Down, Mark. Get down and come up. Get down, step in, come up. Chest, not chin. I can't say it again. Time. Good round. All right, man, it's going to be a long night to chase that man around the ring like that because they got a 21 square foot ring, professional ring. 2 things I got to instantly say to you. Can you take it in right now?
As soon as the water says, don't chase.
Cut the ring off. I can't see you chase the ring for 3 rounds. Minute
I
and a
will
half,
chase the ring.
minute and a half, that round will be over.
He's way quicker than more as well.
Correct.
He won't do it.
Correct, he won't, but
I'm not
we
gonna lie.
underestimated that mate last time, thought he was a goofy bugger. He ended up being fit as fuck. Alright, right, so, I had all intentions of you winning this fight, but we gotta make sure we do these things. That bit of assertiveness, he's more athletic, hard to be assertive on him. But when you have opportunity, 1 punch lands, I can't land for his chin, which is, you gotta.
Yeah. How's it coming?
Yeah. I'm not beating up Mark. Mark's new to the game, but he's not so new. He's got 10 fights now.
Yeah.
You got to recognize where your mans are. Like, Matty, come here. If I hit, I know by 10 fights, I know what a body is doing proportionally. I know that if he's got a foot in height on me, and I'm under his punch over my head, and I'm here on the attack, but I know that he's going to now pull back off that shot to go back out of my hook. I don't throw it, no, stay out there. I don't go and throw this hook to his head so he can pull out, right?
Yeah.
Which leaves me up high. I'm going to launch. I didn't see 1 launch hook. Where are the launch hooks versus my tall guys? Stand back. Give me a hand. I go up, pat. Hold my hand. So my man pulled back. His head's back there, man. I'm under here. I'm going to come up. Up! Momentum, whoo! I just launched 3 feet in the air. This is okay, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Alright? Even if his head's back there, you're making him fucking nervous. Now he's nervous and his hands are going all kinds of goofy positions. So now what? So I need y'all. Y'all gotta be reading your opponents. Jacob, you're boxing this weekend, man? Read your opponent. Sarah, read Tova. You get her pulling back, she's taller than you. Don't you pull back, right? Little things. Matty G, you got me?
Yeah.
Read your opponent. You got me? Where we at when we got that nice last shot out? Where's our chin? Smart shit, smart shit. So now we gotta creep that front foot in, now you're closing gaps quicker, right? Alright? Good rounds. Good rounds. Happy with what I saw.
Yeah.
Happy with what I saw. Repairable, correct?
Yes, sir.
Not undeniably that you're conditioning. Good. Let's get the thinking down. Alright? Thinking down. 3 things you gotta think of. That's it. Not 10 things.
Yeah.
You're at a stage of your boxing. Here, I'll tell you this one time. You get to a stage, you just have to trust your own damn instincts. When you go hop in the car to drive home tonight, do you go back to the same nerves you did when you were 16 just after the driver's test? Why?
The experience, I've seen it, done it.
Yeah. Yeah. Without even thinking, right?
Yeah.
So why are we thinking so hard here? You've seen it, you've done it, you've heard it, you've tested it, you've tried it, you've had coach's approval, and then you know when you get coach's rejection is when you stop trusting, stop believing, stop remembering, and you go backwards. And then I notice that in your growth. When I see growth, we get to a stage, a testing stage, and we what's the word called? Regress.
Yeah.
That's when I say, okay, there's him not believing in himself. Because he's knocked every other clip perfect. So this is a belief. This is to make it happen. When you have the cadence going with the feet and the hands, you're making close gaps.
Yeah.
Then you get a couple good shots, Mark, and then instantly the brain is like,
Yeah.
oh, Mark, he's big, man. You gotta get
Yeah.
So you're like, you backed out.
Yeah.
But in turn, as much as we're building ourselves to be beautiful boxers,
You got a bit of fight in me.
we all got the fight in us. All right, we all are capable of dropping anybody. All right, Sarah's gonna drop that, right? Boom, chin shot, right?
Yeah.
But where do we aim when they got tall and height on us, folks? Because I've seen it too many times missed here.
Yeah.
No one was able to easily pull off. Who here's ever been punched square in the chest? Tell me just one time. How does it feel? What happened to your breathing?
Almost pooped the first time.
Interrupted, yeah.
Right.
Almost pooped the first time.
Right. So that happens probably one time before your opponent starts sitting down on their shots to try to defend that shot. Do you understand me? Brampton Cup, you hit the chest, didn't you? What came next? It was right there, wasn't it? Because he didn't want to get hit again. Next fight this past weekend, we didn't do that, right? What happened? So we reached over the top of the head, right?
Yeah.
So these little things, don't forget about what you know. Shit. Why are you reinventing the wheel every time we do this shit? Let's remember what our practice has been building up, right, Mark?
Yeah.
You've done some beautiful work, man, in this. Little things, the chasing, that's your energy. So what's your goal? To save energy.
I'm just gonna cut the
Yeah, so cut the ring off. If he stops chasing, then he saves energy. The delivery of your punches inside of his punches
Yeah.
is your best opportunity on a tall opponent.
Yeah.
So you gotta time it, so that's your timing. Next, on ranges, same as we talked all night. What's been the theme tonight? On ranges. Brother, your range on a taller opponent, as much as I hate the style of press, because sometimes it can get a little sloppy, right? We've already gone down the road of trying to box this guy on the outside.
Yeah, and parry and all that.
You're better at that than him, in my opinion, but when a man's your height.
Yeah.
I've watched you do it against a man your height, and it's classy.
Yeah.
But against a taller man, it's your
That's
finish.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
They start watching their videos. So what I have to have you understand is you gotta do some things outside of what is perfect. Make it so that it's might not be perfect, but it's functional and it's effective. And ultimately the goal is to be able to say that you have the ability to win versus any style. You understand? Alright?
I got a question.
Just go ahead, Curtis, bring it up. Go.
I was just talking to Isaiah there and said I have a big problem with like trying weight, like you were saying, on someone like Isaiah, Matty G, or Logan. I find if I wait too long, the heck refuses.
Yeah, that's you wanna know the truth? That's just
Yeah.
class levels, man, and to be fair, that's a hard comparison. If I could put you in against Matthew, or give Matthew a couple months and see if you guys are having that, you're not gonna have that. If I can put you in against somebody your style, meaning.
Just I was
you're-
hearing you talking to Mark what to do there, and I just noticed me, I always, if I try to.
And I notice when it happens, it's
Yeah.
when I'm putting you against guys that are like 45 fights,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. So it's a hard one to get, when you're in against guys that you're comfortable with, you don't
Yeah.
put yourself in that same position. You actually take a lead. Yeah, it's a psychological thing for you, Curtis, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause I've watched you do it, man. I've watched you take a smart lead when you're on that front foot. And that smart front footwork doesn't mean just dog walking people down, does it? That means working them in smart. You hear me sing? We have to pick them across the room. We have to find where they're at. And when we're finding where they're at, we also have to do one more thing. If I attack him right now, what's next? Are they close enough? So in MMA, do you think that they don't be aware of where the cage is? They're very aware of where the cage is. Because if it's mid-cage and they start to press and attack, then that's potential 3 combinations to push a guy to the cage. But if it's from this range to the cage, it's 1 combination. He's on the cage, and now he's got a better opportunity to defend my takedown. So if I'm going to press my attack on my opponent in the cage, I'm going to read where I'm at the cage. I actually want my back closer to the cage, so I have more room to punch his ass or kick his ass, right? Because the quicker they get to a cage, they're defending, right? So you have to read that in this ring. Can you do that for me? Yeah, do that. Same here.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Curtis. Don't underestimate yourself, Curtis.
Good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good work, mate. Hey, watch this back. You're gonna see, listen to the words that we're talking so that you can hear when I made those corrections with you and see just where we're gonna sharpen that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those can be winning rounds with 2 different little changes.
Yeah.
Deal? We'll also dial things in. We'll have a good night. We'll, Saturday or Friday night, we'll do a little pad touch up.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a little late, but Saturday morning we will.
Yeah.
All right, Lucas, get in, please. Lucas, same deal. When you're punching, don't get excited if you feel the punches coming off with your chin raised. You feel that you're landing some shots, where are you landing it? Same, if you feel that he's making any type of presses, find a new place in the ring and start your attack again, keep flow. I don't want load up, guys. Keep the testosterone down and keep the flow correct and right, okay? Deal? Box. Much more loose, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. Oh, yeah. See if you have a good understanding of it. Yeah. I'm gonna 100% agree. Sing, you just made a nice press and then you decided to back up. Yes. Yes. Lucas, what are your job to do? Don't just stand and bang, Lucas. What are your feet doing? What are your feet doing? Where are your feet going, Luke?
Move your feet.
No load up, Sing. Look, read your man. Read your man. Touch, look. Be smart. Don't just be a bully. Get the heck out of there so he doesn't put you right back in the same spot, Lucas. Beautiful. See, that's all it takes, Lucas, is a little turnaround like that. See what he did? Got on his toes and said, get me out of here. Ba ba bang. Sing should have had his left hand up, and that's why he ate a big right hand. Yes. Back. Work. Breathe. Put in stance. Let me tell you right now, your opponent, I'm not lying, he is ugly. He's really nice. The one thing is, he's dialed in. In his right hand, he's on point. You come across the ring like you just did there for half that round with your left hand low. Started here, boom, boom. And as soon as you roll out, it's like you roll out with your left hand low. That's muscle memory for you. You've got to recognize it's happening. You're going bam, bam, and then rolling out and dropping your left hand and just inviting the cross. You have to recognize what your opponents are doing. If your man's dropping his hand, don't get lucky. Make it a thing. Hit him. You understand? That goes for everybody in the room. You guys read your opponents, you're going to see openings. If I get you with a nice, what was that on the whistle? What was the drill?
Double jab, two.
Oh, bang! What did he hit you with? Well, bang! It was beautiful. But don't make it a fluke. You guys have to recognize when things work. When things work, set it up again. That's your job. Don't look like a new boxer every 10 seconds of a round. Come in, look like you've got a plan and you're working your plan. When a carpenter comes in and builds a house, he don't change he's not Bob Vila one day, Mike Holmes the next. He got a style to him. You understand? So build your house. Start to build it. Recognize what's working. Oh shit, the game plan's working. So now if it's working, does that mean I just rush and I do the game plan? Coach said I gotta do this, look for the left hook and the roll in the right hand. So is that all you do? No. It's your job as a boxer to make those setups. Set that game plan up. It's your job to put things in play to set the game plan in place. The game plan on paper is a series of things that I'll generate for you based off of what I know of your opponents. Might not know anything other than their left or right, so I'm going to give you some simple scenarios on what we do on those opponents. But further to that, it doesn't mean that's all you do and only look for it. It's your job as a boxer. Why do I keep saying your job? Because who's the one boxing? Yeah, so it's your job as a boxer to recognize how to set up the game plan. If we talk in the game plan that your opponent slips hard to the one side every time you throw a jab, because I noticed in one of their fights I watched that every time the jab comes out, they move the same movement. That's why I don't want you doing that, right? Then obviously, that's going to be one of your setups. We're going to throw a punch to get your opponent to go there so we can do the ABC combo. Yeah?
Yep.
Right. So whose job is it to make them go over there?
My job.
By doing a what? By setting them up. Okay? Setting them up in action in theory means it can be done with our feet. Maybe I have to place myself over to the left side of that man's body to have him feel like I'm threatening him there so he gets defensive because he's maybe been dropped in the body before. So I got in your game plan. We're going to make him think you're coming in heavy. Up, up. I get him down on that one side, and we bring the hook across his chin. Boom! Boom! Okay? Set that shit up, okay? Set it up, okay? You hit him with it twice, but then you didn't recognize you did it. You just got, oh my God, and then went on to a 10 series of other things, okay? Stick with what works. Pop.
See you, Joe. Everyone.
Gilmore.
You're right.
Those nice slick rolls and then press underneath each roll. One little sit, one little roll. Bait them out, see? Step in, not back. Shit. Time. Okay, sing. What was the key tonight? What's the word tonight? Lucas, beautiful use of your range. So right now, just gotta tell you right now, don't lie to me and tell me you know what you're doing. You're just walking in and out and trying to punch him. You're not using your range at all. Because every time you're getting whacked, it's at the end of his punch. You're coming in and then stepping back out into his range. I'm not gonna say this again. Okay? Step into the taller man. Into the taller man. Fight whatever your brain's doing. You're going to get punched every time you step out with your hand well. Beautiful shot, by the way, Lucas. I need you to be quicker with that. You've got to set that shit up. Don't just get lucky when he stands there for you. All right? Recognize what he's doing. It's called a pattern. You've got to read that. You've got to see he's coming here, and then he stops here every time. So that's your job. Shit, pop up. There he is, just like Joe said. Pop up. All right, Sing. Your job not to be there, Sing. Your job to be Sing's ability to get first 20 seconds. You look sexy. You did nothing with it. You did slip, slip, roll. Where was slip, roll, step? That's how you close gaps and get to who's range. That's when you can beat the body, then come up with an uppercut. Y'all looking for these big ass hooks. Big ass hooks, easy to roll. I haven't seen an uppercut. Boom, boom, boom. Big head standing in the middle, hit it. Everybody throwing hooks and missing. Box. Uppercuts, slacking.
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as you
All
said it-
hooks on Logan. All hooks tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking just body and then trying to go up, so I thought with my hand. But you're right.
Sit, look for it. Right there. Why did you stop? Go back to where you were on the road. What was your brain thinking? That you had enough? You threw 2, 3, I don't want to hear it. You threw 2, 3 punches, then you went, come on, Lucas, get out. You're such a gentleman. You're a gentleman boxer. Box. Lucas, keep walking. Don't just walk off. Lucas, be on your toes and fire shots, Lucas. Use your age, youth, and speed, Lucas. Don't become a target, Lucas. You fire first, Lucas.
Mango.
Now move them feet and keep your jab fire. Yes, look what happens. Now go, Lucas, go. Go, Lucas, go. Do not wait to become a target. Nice uppercut. Now look, you guys just looking for shots instead of setting anything up. Christ's sakes. What? Stop. Why? Ba, ba, ba. Out. Fuck, man. Ba, ba, ba. Out. Hit me. Ba, ba, ba. Punch me, please. Ba, ba, ba. Hit me. Why aren't you punching him every time? You're taking a roll, Lucas. You're just like, okay, shit, firing off 2 shots. You feel that? It sucks. I've been in your boots. But you feel that? Yeah. What I need you to do is be the athlete you are, because I'm very impressed with you. Fire up quick and move laterals. Recognize that he's not listening to the plan. His brain is taking over when he should be fighting his brain. And he's back to your punch.
You have to conscious that you're going on.
He's bum, he's taking those 2 shots and he's backing out. The minute he backs out, you gotta press on him like a freaking rabid dog. You understand? That's his fault.
But if you're getting
Right? Sing, what do you have to fight?
throw, you try something, you have to recognize that you're doing.
Baby, you're gonna get punched every time. If I'm coming in and I got my man going on his back foot, that's the game plan. He's going on his back foot. Why is the brain saying, whoo, back up? Shit, I'm getting too good. Okay? You can't have that. It's called, why are we losing split decisions, damn it? Boom, 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 take and win. Don't be afraid to win. Box. Don't just bully, set it up now. What is your purpose? Good work, Luke. Nice roll, Sting, and then stay on it. You're winning there, Sting. Recognize that you're winning. You're winning there, Sting. Stay there, Sting. Move now, Lucas. You gotta get the heck out of there, baby. Time. So, saying 10 times your brain wanted you to jump backwards. You could read that, couldn't you? After the first 2 times, you know he wanted to jump out of there. I can't, that makes us look like real green in a boxing match when I'm telling you to throw jab, go, hard. I'm not that coach. I refuse to be. I'm too high level to talk like that. Please stop that shit. Okay? That was what, 2 rounds?
Yeah.
We got 1 more round, man. So, what did you recognize in that round? If that's the situation right there. No, just stay smart, looking. You were doing everything right there. That was good. That's what you need to do the whole fight. Deal? Okay. Young man, I don't like the damage you're taking on the ropes and in the corner. You're becoming a target when you don't need to be. Alright? You're just as big as him. Hit back just as hard as him. I believe in you. Alright? You're not going to believe in yourself if you become a heavy bag. See how well you do when you're laying off the shots first? When are you getting hit?
I'm not going.
But it's not about just throwing punches when you're not doing punches. Don't think about it too hard. Do you not notice your feet become flat and you can stand there? Yeah, you're not lying. You're not moving. You're not giving advice then. Just a sec, alright? I want you to remember to sure you're using your feet, okay? If you see anything coming your way, you move. If I'm a freaking train on a red track and you're standing there having a beer with your buddies and the train's coming, are you just gonna stand there and watch the train hit you? Or are you gonna step off the line? So why are you doing that right now? Alright, so think for me, okay? Give you another round, can you think for me? You got fast ass hands? Alright? Body's feeling good? Feeling good? Yeah, I know. Sing. Neck's feeling good?
Yeah.
Alright, stop walking into that right hand, okay? Alright, why are you eating that right hand? It's when you what?
You trying to pull out?
It's when you pull out and you have your left hand up.
Yeah.
Okay? Your last round. Smart.
That's a good round.
Maybe just the last two times.
That's the movement, but it's forward. Yeah. Don't just step in and fight. Set up with some shots, man. Where's the thing? Yeah, right now. Stop. You see that right there? Waited until he hit you. I literally watched you stop, you let him hit you, then you hit him.
That was pretty realistic.
Yeah, yeah. So when you do that, that's your brain's gonna be faster, brother. What was the drill? What was the drill?
1, 2.
No. What was the first drill we do for range, guys? See, you guys aren't going to develop if you can't put together the drills and use them in real life. You understand? This is really not hard. And we're not trying to talk down to you. But don't stand there and let a punch come to you. Move your feet. Don't just jump in. Set punches up. Combinations. This isn't the conversations I want to be having right now, Sing. I need to finish this round smart. Alright? Jesus. Box. Everything there was nice. Now move forward. Creep forward, not backwards. And punch as you creep. Throw a jab. Yes. Look at your results. Right. It's like you gotta like pull a cord on them. Now breathe and look for your shots. Where's your feet there, big Nevelos? Yes, Nevelos. Wing them back, Nevelos. That's what I want. That's what I want. Whip that hook and then finish with the right, Nevelos. Nevelos, 2-3-2-3. Step in, Nevelos. Now go under. Step on again. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. High, low, Nevelos. Step on the gas. Watch what happens. Read your man. Step on the gas. Give him a variety of punches, Nevelos. Go under his elbows, then hit him in the head. Under his elbows, reach around, look around. Variety. Variety. Now press the gas. Press the gas. Get on the gas. High, low. Get on the gas. High, low. Get on the gas. Look at what happens every time you get on the gas. He stops doing shit. Do you want to win? Right. Do you want to win? Move those feet and get on the gas, son. Sing. Move those feet. You're not tired. Be smart. Select your punches. I don't want the same 3 punches. Alright. Jacob, you're in. I get you do some doubles tonight?
Yeah.
All right, you ready to move here? Box. All right. Do you read your opponent when you're punching to see the result? What was what was happening while you were delivering? What was your opponent doing?
Ducking.
And doing what? Was he returning?
No.
Right. So that's where you gotta get in your head, that that's where you're winning that fight.
No, I didn't notice first round. I wasn't ready to go.
Right. Use your feet, Jacob. Now back on now. Back on now. Put your pepper. Your chin's down. Put your left foot on the outside. There you go. Open your right foot up so that it's in your house. Jacob. And throw your right hand. There you go. You see by having your right foot there, you set that cross and no one's right there. They step right into your pocket. Nice. Bend your knee for it, Jacob. He's coming in. You're already moving. Be more assertive from the outside, Maddie, please. The kitty is right. No offense to the kitty. A little sloppy. Boys, you good this weekend?
That's the one.
We had a amateur still, okay? What was the pro am? He can still do amateur.
Yeah, he's not pro.
I thought he had.
No, he's not a term pro eventually. You asked him on what the yesterday. Yeah. Didn't he play? Yeah, he did.
Both you guys this next round. Those same movements, we're being alert, but I need them a little sharper. Look, both you guys. We're in these ranges like this. You're making those sharp movements, you're making those beats and everything. But we're just kind of then throwing windy, wangy shots and chasing each other. So we're getting too loose and wangy. So what I need to see when we're making those feints is sit tight. Sit tight. Good. You got me? Not everything's compact. Versus leaning and falling over each other and then trying to reach out each other when they're looping out and big moves out. What looks better? You know this, strength and cut. Okay. What looks better? Right? Ups! Front step before the right comes in. Step in the ring. That's what I want. Because this is practice time. Step back. there for him to hit you. Time it, give him a different punch, give him a different distance, look at something different. It's all been straight punches, how are you gonna change that? 15 seconds, you gotta start looking at your elbows, get into the body now. I love. God. Coach, guys, so in a fight, when we get that recognition that we know that we've been picking apart long ranges like that, right? You notice it because we're both working nice long range, right? That's why you do in the middle of a fight to recognize. Alright, the picking part's done. There's going to be a part in that round where we already own them at long range. Now we're going to start mixing it up. Now we've got them looking high. As soon as they come in with an attack high, it's a quick set. Bang! Because we already now we need to own them on both. Some fighters, we stay away from the body for the first part of the round because the minute you start getting into the body, it engages the war. Now we're both just inside banging it out. You gotta be careful, right? Maybe they're a quick counter punch. That round there was all chasing long range, wasn't it? Right? So what you gotta do is now mix in. You gotta know, okay, shit, it's halfway through the round. I've got enough picking. Coach is gonna give that command. Okay, it's time to get down and hungry now. So now we go high, go long, sit down, use a little body, come back out, use a quick sweep like we did in the drill. Back on long. That's what creates those quick second attacks, right? You guys ever see those paddles with the ball on them?
Yeah, like a ping pong.
It's kind of elastic.
Yeah, ping pong paddle.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. So how does that move, right? That's whoop, 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 right? If you don't get the rhythm, what happens to the ball?
It just falls off.
Shit, right? Right? That's us. That's the beat. Okay? If I don't have that rhythm right, right? Pick, sit, shot, right? Not so much on the young man, but you know where I'm going. For you, young man, you can move on it. You gotta be thinking like that. 'Cause if you get chasing all long range, there's a lot of that. You can make your man look real good with head movement and a lot of misses. So start breaking it down. Long range, quick sits, feet on the body after that. Slow the man down. That's the purpose of the body. It's not always to drop him. You're not always going to drop him. But you'll watch the pace go down. Up here, 2-bone shot. That's a split decision at the end of the night because the judges are seeing two different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One thing I'm noticing, y'all are picking the same punch entries, same delivery punches. Mix it up. What have I been saying to you? You gotta hear me the last group that was in? I kept saying it over, saying with you guys. Give me something different. Right? If I'm sitting on the outside watching it as a spectator and seeing the same entries, if the boxer's any good, he's gonna see it, and then if his corner's any good, they're gonna read it. Okay? How you doing, young men? You still here? You guys aren't in trouble, are you?
Yeah.
Alright, good. We'll get you in the ring someday. Speak to me, okay? Thanks for hanging out tonight. Who are the politest young men right there? Give me numbers. Give me numbers. Alright.
See you, boys. Give him one.
Alright, ready? Fox. We understand what I just said to the two lads in here?
Yeah.
You pick apart, even if you're making entry on a tall lad, pick apart. Then it gets to a point where you gotta get that snap in. I said it to you too. Pick, then you gotta get assertive. You gotta get on that. We don't just jump in and go, ah! No. The minute you do that, you're in it. The minute you and I just say F it all to our long range and just dive in with missiles, we're in it. We're now fighting.
Gonna bounce around?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. If you want to work on doing it.
I'm just happy with my cadence and.
Eight. Little steps.
Yeah, just nice and easy.
Good.
Just nice and relaxed.
one little approach, then look for feet. One little, yes, and feet, back, that's right, that's wrong. So what's your next setup? There's been a lot of that. You see what I'm saying, Jacob? There's a lot of that touch time. Ba-ba, ba-ba. It's something different. Flop, flop, 7 on the elbow. Flop, flop, 7 over here, 6. Hey, oh shit!
Yeah, straight away.
That's the stuff that makes a win over a split decision. But you gotta keep your feet planted, no Superman punches. It was cool though.
So, no one's going down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice little setup. Last 10 seconds left.
That's a good one.
Use your feet, don't reach for those shots, use your feet, like Matthew does. Get in there first and then sink them in. Oh, jeez!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you don't care about 8 or nothing.
They get your FC now.
I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. I want you to think body, but right now you're getting a little reachy with the body. How does 90 set his body type? Where does he go first? What moves first? When he does them right. When I'm not gonna put him too high in the pedestal. When he does them right.
Set it up from far range.
Yes, but then what moves in without you noticing? So you get the feet. And then you can land the shot. You can keep your feet there, you have the right principle. Okay? Get your heart rate in check. Tell yourself you're the boss in your head right now. Say it. Now get your ass out there, okay? Boss. Yes. Nice. You ready to slip something, right? You know what you're gonna punch. Slip, come in between his punches and creep in. Yes, you're there, you're there. Now dip and look. Yes, dip and look. Frame off, look for a new spot. Sit in, forearm frame. Yes. Yes. And tie. Hey, hey, mom. See the difference in those shots? Those are quality shots. Maddie's got a 8 pack. He ain't going down. With your opponent, you hit him with those shots, sit on those shots right. Slow him down, Jacob. You understand? Stop chasing the shit. Those bottom shots will make your man stand.
Okay, I can see if you
You promise that you'll do it?
Yeah,
Alright. You guys see the difference when he did that? Much better. Sarah, you're in? Alright, Sarah, it's gonna be a little bit of a unique night. I don't have any late. Tess will be in tomorrow. Alex, just a sec. Too much of a game for this. Alright. Isaiah, you're here for an extra 4 rounds. What I want to see here, I think, is Sarah's very much doing like the same does. She's my manager. I don't know if they're perfect girl or what's that, but I really need to like put that freaking pride in the trees and get him in there, okay? So Isaiah knows how to step back and slide off his runs. That's what I want to see you work. Working from your 50 seconds to 50. Hoping to hip up so you feel relaxed. Don't be hesitant to still push. Just stay in it for some rounds. Fuck. Alright, I know that he's got experience over here, but watch out with his defensive feet. He doesn't become a stationary, right? Don't just chase, Sarah. Cut it off.
What? Even if he has, you don't want it to be a touchdown. Who's carrying it better? Because that's you know what you're doing. Separate inside and back it. Just back it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Drop it.
Because you can come in and out all day and take nothing out of your gas tank. But don't be like this inside for 6 minutes. That's gonna fucking take it.
It's not effective. That's what it is. It's wasted energy. But you need to create your flows. If that little step helps you get into your motion, do it. But as Maddie said, you should be doing it for 3 minutes. Left hand when you step in, Sarah, is very low. You're gonna see shots, and that call your opponent. Without putting the power behind it, give her the touch when she's got her hands low on her approach.
Just take that. Specifically on top. Right. You can just shoot that shot.
That's gonna be a focus.
And
Sarah, same as against Topa, you can't be open hand catching against the tall opponent. Because that happened with you one, and then you would make your approach, you landed some shots that way too, but it wasn't effective. I need you to close your guard when you make the most press. It's gotta be here, boom, boom, boom. Okay? It's gotta start from here, not here. If you're standing in her range here, she's eating. Deal? Close your hands this way. Make the roll in between the shots. As soon as it punches out, let it hit your glove and roll right into it. You're following the punch in. She hits it long. Boom. Hit you right here. Boom. Right? Still roll in. It hits the glove. It doesn't matter. I still see target. Roll in. Now I'm in the punching range. Okay? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
No, yeah, we can.
It's not hard.
No.
Brandon Keys.
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying? You look like you got something very difficult to express.
It's not difficult, I'll just,
What? What?
it's,
Say it, Sarah.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
help
on
you
the
if you,
spot.
I can't help you if you don't tell me. I can't read your mind.
Just that I'm having difficulty cutting off the ring, I feel like
You are chasing
my feet
it.
are ahead of me, like.
Well, you're chasing it. Instead of saying, wait a second, just because he's moving. What obviously, if this was a fight, what obviously is that opponent's game plan? What's this, so I'm gonna call you a girl for this. What's this girl doing over here? So what's she doing? What's her game plan?
attack.
No, guys, stop guessing.
Using the longer
Guys,
range.
the game plan is to fucking move. He's using movement. Isaiah's using movement, to draw an opponent out, getting easy counter shots. Okay? So if you know that that's you've got to know that that's what your opponent's doing. What's going to happen the minute you stand in the center and say, okay, come to me?
Could it come to me?
Yeah. What's going to happen if you chase her around the ring like that and keep walking into her range? She's looking like an easy win tonight.
It's just because I have in my brain that I'm supposed to be on the forward, but,
When the press is there.
right.
That doesn't mean just walk down. So I can the whole time just walk him down, but if he learns anything, he's gonna say, I'm gonna just put my kickstand down and stop fucking walking backwards. So he's no longer walking backwards. So now all of a sudden, I have to now stand my ground because I was chasing him. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now wait, I'm gonna take him out. A punch comes, boom, ba 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 ba. I get explosive, and then I go on my front foot hard. You understand? Don't get it mistaken, guys. Who here's confused? It's okay. Sarah was very honest and said she was confused with that instruction. That's very fair. I respect that. But don't be. What do I say every time? If I give instruction, don't mean that, like Christ, guys, that's not all you're supposed to do. If I said the word jab tonight, that doesn't mean that that's your lesson plan. Go out and you're only supposed to throw jabs because you told me jab tonight. Right? Because that's basically what we're saying here. We're basically saying we talk front foot, so your brain's telling you go front foot only. Be the lady that you are. Say, okay, I gotta go to another game plan. I'm not just gonna chase the guy around. Right? You know boxing. I'm not going to teach you boxing tonight. You know boxing. You know styles. So you know style 2 is, all right, fuck that. I'm not chasing you around, wasting my energy. I'm going to stand here. Come to me. If they want to win, they're going to come to you. And when they come to you, I'm not your cheerleader, so what's a thing I tell you that you do very well?
My timing,
And your,
puncher,
yes, which creates good what?
counter puncher.
Yeah. All not working when you're chasing.
That's what I was feeling.
Correct. Open boxer, right?
Mhm.
You're supposed to know how to change that around in the middle of a round
Correct.
without all the other things, right? Because last fight was you said I was saying too much, which is fair. I respect that. But if I'm not making those changes, you're doing that. So if I'm just sitting back letting you find your way, you're chasing. So I'm gonna tell you right now, stop.
Okay.
Be smarter. What's your strengths? If your strengths are countering, know your strengths, right? Folks, don't wait to be reminded of what your strengths are. I see it in all of you. It's not just Sarah. I see it in all of you. You need me to remind you, oh, Anatoly, you've got a nice jab. And then Anatoly starts throwing his jab. What the fuck, Anatoly? Why do you not know just to throw your jab? You know to throw your jab. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm going to pick on Sarah. She's not new. All right? You have the experience. Let's stop this, okay? Stop it for you, okay? Read that situation again and say, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Right? I can't believe I friggin' went right to the pictures. I should have read the friggin' pages, right? So read the pages this time to go through. Deal?
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? Change the game plan. Learn. You gotta know how to make the game plan change. Right? Because if you don't like me screaming it across the ring, then you've gotta have the read to do it yourself. So I need you to be able to make that change. Recognize you chased it. After a round, coming back and sitting down and saying, that's usually too late. Right? So register. This isn't just to Sarah. Are you all hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every round up to this point has done what Sarah's just done. This is just her being honest and acknowledging it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay? Well, it's the truth. Everybody else, when I brought up the same thing, always has something to tell me why they did it. I did it like this because, I was thinking this because, I felt this because. I don't really care. I'm telling you what I saw, and this isn't working. All right? You're a boxer, right?
Yep.
All right. Box. I'm a meeting, I know.
No, it did my,
Yeah, I did. Except when you were chasing.
yeah.
When you got your, here's what I like, when you both use that.
Yeah, I have always.
He's got a nice guard. Look at his face guard, the same thing. I don't mean to be mean anyway, especially upstairs. But that kid's like my right hand lady. But at the end of the day, it's the reality of this, guys. This is a sport where you have to be able to read. You have to be able to make decisions on the spot. See, I already feel better. See? Right there. Yeah, see, that's when she counters. She's thinking now. You see that shit? Now she's boxing. Now chasing.
That's it, Sarah.
You see that? That's just Sarah I know. And then wait. As soon as you sit there, then sit on the next shot. He throws, you sit. Da. Back on. If he's in your range, put him off. That's when you explode. Don't chase, little side step. Get ready to counter. High guard. Nice. Wow, he got you there.
She might have been in when I saw her, but.
I need you to tip out to your outside to throw that shot instead of just that arm shot. Lean over to your outside and lay in that center. Right. I say it's out. Alright, he's in. Work. Box.
Already?
Yeah.
You're going the wrong way.
Work out there. Smart, Sarah. I like that. Yes. Chin's down when you make your little dip. Those are lifetime points. Those are good things to have. No, of course you take, gives you points. So everything we attend that's got NCCP skills. I got it.
Okay, so just keep it.
Yeah, those are your lifetime points. There's coaches that have thousands, like those old ass coaches that are coaching since the '70s. This is the shit that we like. It's so honorable, man.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Some people have too. You asked me a question. I have many coaches that take the weekend course and half work here in my own gym. I've not done anything else.
Yeah, glad it's good. I'm gonna go,
Yeah, yeah. Back to your chin. You're all roll into those Look. Ripping at that shit, girl. You were beautiful there. Let's go. You're not tired. You're not tired. Chin's protected, and then finish to the chin. You're not tired. 10 seconds.
There you go, Sarah.
Yes, Sarah. Yes, Sarah. Let's go.
No pain. Go, Sarah.
Give him 5. Come on, give him 4. Let's go, Sarah. Win. 3, 2,
Sarah.
time. Where?
Good round, Sarah.
Way to dig it. See how she does those body shots? That's not fun. Box.
Stay relaxed. Stay relaxed.
He shouldn't be that close to you there, Curtis. Working behind your jab, both of you. Have fun in there, lads. No, keep the testosterone down. More flow. Feet. Lucas. Feet are key, aren't they? Now come in now, Matthew. Boom, boom, boom. You're smart though. You gotta have defense just as quick as your offense. Snap and jab, Curtis.
They still hit you with it. I've seen them.
Hand time. Good work, good work. All right, you're in. You're in. Rock. Stay maybe. Your next round's gonna begin after that.
You won't be able to watch it.
Back down after that. It's gonna be you and Logan.
Doesn't work.
More cadence, more cadence, more rhythm, Anatoly, more rhythm. Yes. You don't do the gradient style. Don't just unload, now pick. Pick.
Oh, really?
You guys have to close your windows. You guys' windows are wide open. Nice exchange, then stand and flat footed. So boom, move. Boom, 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 move. Boom, boom, move. We don't want to wait and see when you can go back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's predictable. But I don't care. How many fights did you have at on purpose, not just because you threw a hand and you walked into it. I want you to set it up. When I see you set those clean shots, I know you're learning. Right now, when we both go fighting, we both swinging, one of us is going to get hit. When I know when you're setting those shots up, oh, now I know you're there. through?
Circle.
Right, and why?
Because I let my hands down after it.
Yes, guys, both you guys, all right? It's just a matter of which one's gonna land, because your windows are wide open, okay? That was inevitable, I saw that coming from the first bell. You landed some on him, same shots, why? Because hands, guys, you guys, you know what I mean when windows open? Yeah. Right, you have to know ranges, guys. What's the key word tonight?
Range.
Right, if I'm in this range, I don't do this guard. You're gonna punch me in the face with one of those shots. The first one I might block. The second one's through the guard every time. You have to learn this, folks. I cannot teach you this every time. When I'm here, it's out here. Look, I'm catching. Ah, ah. But now I'm here. Now I'm here. See the difference? Did that punch get through? No. Why?
Because it landed on your hands.
Because it landed on what part of my hand?
Four.
The forearm, and then what side of my hand? Right, did I cover my face?
No, you kept it.
Right. Right now, put your hands up, young man. Look through the guard. Put them together. Give me the heart. Show me some love. Right there. Why are you doing that? Young man, look, sit down. Triple G. You know who he is?
Yeah.
That's Triple G high guard. Why is your nose red?
Because I didn't do that.
No shit. All right? Every time that I've been sparring you, what have I said the last 3 weeks?
Head movement.
And why do I ask? What's the question I ask you after each round?
Why is my nose here?
Right. He's not joking. What's this telling you? I know it sounds funny and I like to make fun. We should all have fun here. But what are you not fixing, man?
Head movement defense.
Correct. You're much better with your hands, so your punching's good. But I don't care about your punching. You can't defend the punch. It don't matter. You're not gonna knock the guy out. You will eventually, but not yet. You understand me? You gotta be able to defend the punches. It's the same thing with this. And it doesn't just mean defending on straight lines. Look at the difference of a different attack. He's a little more aggressive. You went to those reverted, stationary, and flat-footed. See how you were on your toes there? Why? Did you not feel as threatened? So if you don't feel as threatened, have that same feeling. If I'm sparring him, doesn't matter. Yeah, more threatening, but I'm still gonna box with the same me. I just give different versions of me for each one of those guys. So you have to know what to give. You can't just go in with the one plan. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a little sharper than him, so now I'm gonna get on my toes. Oh shit, he's stronger than me, I gotta let him hit me. It doesn't work like that. You know what you got and you bring it, right? If I'm a pitcher and I've only got 2 good pitches, I'm not gonna throw the same one pitch to the next pitch. It's my job to mix those 2 pitches up accordingly. You understand me? Yeah. All right, 2 out. Logan? Box. From there, Logan, you gotta whip from there, that long jab. Tommy Hearns. Stay centered, Isaiah, center, not bad. Tush, 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 move. Chins down, and tush, tush on your feet. Think of your speed, Logan. Speed, Logan, you get too close. Right. I'll go the other way. Go back. Big foot on the back. Yes. Put him back. Right hand stays high with your chest. Nice. You gotta get used to putting him on the back foot. Yes. Back. Put him back now. Don't wait. That's the rhythm and the cadence piece, guys. You don't go Are you guys listening?
This was like 2 years ago.
Oh, stop.
Use that rhythm, Isaiah. Back shit back out. Right there, yeah. Fade it out. See, that was beautiful. See what he did? Guys, stop talking and watch this high level shit. These weren't listening. These were talking to each other. There's high level boxing going on. The exact drill that I was trying to get you to do in the last 3 rounds ain't happening right here. Use your feet to set it up. Use your feet to set it up. Nice, there it is again. That's how you use on a tall guy, Mark. Back, base it in, and back in again. Base it out, then back in again. Be quicker on 1, 2, 3s there, Logan. Time it off, set it up. Feint the lead hand, drop 2s in. Chins down. Don't chase. Stay on again, Go again. And tie. What you guys gave me was a great example of that in and out timing piece, okay? Isaiah got you with it twice and you in fact turned around and did it right back. That's using cadence timing. That's that step piece. Step back, just let the punch come in, then push back off the back foot, come right across with the top. Now you young man, you're starting to learn, aren't you? That you see the body movement go back, what's your job right away? Yeah, there's no need for so many breaks, is there? Each break creates more time for him to get better, right? So the minute you have any advantage, especially on somebody with more experience than you, the only advantage you have at this time is to try to out-hustle him at the right time. He's got you on the IQ, he's got you on the punch combinations. So the only time for you to have your moments is to recognize when he's in movement and then try to out-hustle him then. You understand? Put him into when he's on a balance point, get him now. That's your advantage point when you're using green against brown, right? You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you another round. I want to see that again, okay? Be smart. Box. I encourage talking all the time. I suspect this is high level shit. This is what I really give you to watch. This thing needs some instructions for this fight. I totally need you in his ear.
Yeah, wasn't I checked that, no?
Hey. Yeah, I know you get excited. Bring it down. Clean it up, boys. Clean it up now. Good, Logan? Bring it down, Isaiah. Clear your space, boys. So now in the clinch, who's doing what now? What are we doing? Tyson Fury. Get on top of him. Right. Alright. Now break. That was an advantage for you, didn't it, Logan?
Yeah.
This is a fucking football player. That should be his advantage, right? He should be the guy who's in the inside screen. Now Isaiah's on the outside. What are you going to do? Good work, Isaiah. Last side down. Quick on them toes, Logan. I got you for 30 seconds, baby. Nice. Back long, right now, Logan. Right. Watch the right hand, he's going to come over top. Got 5 seconds, guys. No reach. And good job. Nice tackle with the sled. Good work. I'm really impressed with both of you guys. You started putting a good press on them.
Yeah.
And it was a clean press. It wasn't like you're trying to drop it.
Yeah.
You reacted well. Those are some higher level than what most guys with your experience level will be banging with. And I like that you reacted well. Don't get comfy with those exchanges.
Yep.
Recognize that one of those or two of those shots from a guy at 220 your size, different story, right?
Yep.
So we have to remember that. Know what you did in those. You got hit. You're like, fuck. Part of my life. I'm sorry for all the swearing, folks, but it means I'm an honest man. So boom, you took the shot and you instantly knew to get closer. And And that's where you felt a little more comfortable. Even though you were the taller guy, you're like, I'm having a little bit of success. That's you guys have to recognize when you're having your successes. You understand me? Silenced, so. Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, I
Know when you're having successes.
Know what's
Yeah,
working.
know when it's working. You're on the outside, how many times you clocked that over, you knew that was working. You were
Yeah.
dialed in.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of timing it.
Yeah.
So, know where your successes are. No, oh shit, okay, I'm on the inside, I'm actually doing pretty good on these inside scrimmages. Just because I'm a tall man doesn't mean I can't get inside and bang.
Yeah.
But be smart with them. Know when to pull out and tuck and come back. Because when you pull out for any range at all, the guy who's just a little shorter than you has always got you on their number for an overhand. Okay? You ate a few left hooks on your rear approach. You step back and his hook was there. Okay? If you're just a little more aware of that and that's dialed into here, bend that back leg, sits here, and then whip the uppercut. When you're ripping your uppercut, you're ripping a body uppercut. You're going all body as opposed to sitting and using your length of your reach and just sitting back. Right up to goose every time. Right? You're using a whole. You're using it's taking time.
Predictable.
Yeah. Inside it wasn't. You landed one, but if you're using it from outside, a guy with your reach should be able to go right across the line when you get there. That's a good round. You two vote. Okay, you'll be going in, Alex. You're in, Alex.
Yeah, don't worry, sorry.
Do you still think you're done?
You're good, kid. Get stretched. Take a photo for us.
I'll always.
All right, big guy.
Let's not worry, bro.
That's a bad.
So listen, be smart. You got your team watching you, so you want to show us that you're doing it. All right. One thing you told